And even when they do sophisticated testing, like one of the scenarios that I showed at the conference was that of Zach Dunlap from Oklahoma, who had what has been declared to be the ultimate in testing, the gold standard, they'd like to make it, the technetium scan of the head, and showed he had no circulation to his brain. And not only did they do the test once, they did it twice. No circulation to his brain. And how did he survive? The organ transplanters were landing in the helicopter. His death notice had already been published in the newspaper. So how did he survive? He survived because he had a relative who was a nurse, and the nurse did another test and saw some kind of response. And then he said, whoa, and stopped everything so far as taking his organs. There are no survivors after their beating heart is cut out. What happens with the declaration of brain death, it's the action that follows that makes them become dead, not the fact that the brain isn't functioning. In fact of the matter is, as it goes, if you think about it, the brain can be not functioning and we can live for a very long time, as evidenced by Alan Schumann has collected 175 long-term survivors of brain death. I have a person who lives very close to me who was injured on a motorcycle and declared brain dead, and relatives were to go in and say goodbye, and his wife read things that I wrote because she duplicated them where I would take them to be duplicated. She'd say, may I keep one? And so she kept it and read it, and she said, give him a little more time. And then after 2 days, they said, well, we want to do another test just to prove that he's brain dead. And she said, you mean for 2 days you've been telling me he's brain dead, and now you want to do another test to prove it? No. So when I go there, he still has some trouble with walking, but he shakes my hand and has conversation with me. So that's a local one.